All right. So today my name is Zach
and my name is Alika.
Today we taught more information about embrace and connection with Argentine Tango, and then we taught Parada at the very end. And so, as always, we went over the basics of Argentine Tango, starting with posture. We want to make sure that in terms of tango posture, we have our feet forward with our weight mostly on our toes. It's very easy to lift the back of our heels up. Our hips are going to be over our toes, and our shoulders are going to be over our hips, with our shoulders relaxed and back. Then we talked about tango walking, the three things we do to tango fire walks. The first being that we're going to slide the balls of our feet against the floor, and always maintain connection with the floor. The second is we're going to always pass through the center of our body with every single step, and make sure that our knees and thighs brush together. The third thing is that when we step into Argentine Tango or walk, we want to step with a fully extended leg. And this is to prevent basically bouncing up and down when we walk.
And then for the follows, a lot of Argentine Tango is walking in reverse. And we're going to keep in mind the same three elements where we are going to center leg before we arrive, in fact, to walk backwards, and also keep the balls of our feet on the ground. We will pass through center, so making sure our ankles and knees brush every single step we take. And then third, we will always arrive on an extended leg, so we are not bending our knees and bouncing up and down.
Right. Then we talked about tango connection and how to connect up in tango. So we stand with facing each other, dead forward. We're going to keep our chest parallel. And if I am the lead, to connect up, actually the follow starts. So
the follow raises his or her left arm.
In lead, you're going to place your right hand on the follow shoulder blade.
And then the follower will drape their arm on the offered arm.
Yeah, you want to have as much contact here as possible to have really, really good connection. And then on this side, you're going to raise your left arm.
And follower, you will drop your hand and rest your arm on the offered arm.
Right. We want to make sure that with this connection while we're dancing Argentine Tango, it's fairly mild, so it's not super far this way, very far this way, up or really, really, really down. We want to make sure it's in the middle between you and your partner. So that's tango connection. We also talked about embrace, went through some exercises such as marcado steps, which are basically weight shifts. We also talked about when doing open steps or side steps, you as a lead can adjust your size and your side step depending on how much strength you put into your lead. And we went through the exercise making sure that as follows, you're listening to the lead and really being able to tell the difference between, say, a simple weight change or an actual step.
Yes, so keeping that chest-to-chest connection is key in being able to listen to that impulse for a side step or a part.
After that, we taught forward ochos, and basically the way those work, we start with, I'll talk with the lead's perspective, and then we'll go from the follow's perspective. As lead, what I'm doing is I'm taking a forward step, frog step, and as I go back, I'm rotating my chest to the right, stopping, and rotating back. From another angle, it looks like this. Forward, rotate, stop, rotate back.
And then from the follower's perspective, what you should feel on that rock step is as he rotates his chest to the right, you have this space opened up in which he will take a step across your body. And then as he rotates back to the left, it closes that space and you return to original position.
Yeah, for this move, it's really important from the follower's perspective is that you keep your inner hip pointing towards the lead, and also making sure your chests are parallel with each other. So that will help with that movement of stepping forward, whereas opposed to rotating.
And taking a back step,
right,
which is not what we want to achieve.
Right. Out of forward ochos, we taught the parada. It looks like this. It is essentially forward ochos. Then as the lead, as the follows rotates, my weight is now on my left foot. I slide my right foot to meet the follows. to make this stop or parada.
And then at this point in the dance, the follower is allowed to take the time to do an embellishment like this lapis here, or a toe tap, and then cross over the plane. And as a lead, it is very important to give your partner time to perform this and collect before you move on to the next step.
Right. When we're at this point, as a lead, we are giving the follower enough time to do whatever embellishments they want. We should never force the follower to step over. It's just bad tango etiquette. Yeah,
All right.
so that was our lesson for today. Parada, thank you